There is light at the end of the tunnel. That's what Rishi Sunak and Jeremy Hunt are telling us. Inflation's falling, said the Prime Minister this morning. But we're not at the finishing line and we must stick to our plan. So what of these headline consumer price index inflation numbers? During the year to June, the consumer price index rose 7.9%. But during the year to July, we learned at 7 a.m. this morning, inflation was up just 6.8%, a significant reduction in anyone's money. But the UK still has the highest inflation among the G7 advanced industrial countries. 6.8% compares to 5.3% across the Eurozone and just 3.2% in the US. One reason is cheaper energy prices in the US and the Eurozone. Another reason is our food price inflation, because food prices, they were up 14.8% during the year to July. Still very, very high inflation, though down markedly from 17.3% the month before. Something called core inflation is also stubbornly high. What's that? That's inflation if you strip out food, energy and some import costs and you look at the underlying inflationary pressures, according to statisticians across the economy. That stayed put stubbornly at 6.9%. That will worry members of the Bank of England's Monetary Policy Committee. Having said that, I would urge those MPC members to look instead at the producer price index, because the producer price index is now negative. In June, it was down 2.9% compared to June 2022, and in July it was down even more, 3.3%. That means the cost of the inputs that producers need to provide the goods and services that they then sell to us, those prices are actually now falling. So let's hope that those price reductions are passed on soon. So what will the Bank of England do? We've had interest rates rising all the way up to 5.25% since the end of 2021. 14 successive interest rate rises. Will there be another? I think there will when the MPC makes its next announcement on the 21st of September. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But of course, it's good news if you're a saver, because eventually those high street banks, they will pass, and they are passing some of those interest rate rises on, so you get a bit more return on your spare cash. Having said that, for many hard-pressed households, mortgage rates have been rising. But because interest rates should soon peak, we are already seeing some lower mortgage rates, much to the relief of many home owners. We must stick to our plan, says the government. They're hoping inflation comes down even more. Will it come down enough to meet Rishi Sunak's target of around 5% by the end of the year? We will soon see. For now, at least, the cost of living crisis, it's not yet over, but there could be light at the end of the tunnel.